Here we go then, guys. Don't rain. Right guys, good morning YouTube. I have a little challenge today. Patching this in, I just want to make sure I'm not going to damage this architrave, so I knife the cork. Be careful of your fingers. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, CP Carpentry. I'm Charlie and I love to explain how I do my day job, and I love to teach how-to videos. If that sounds like something you guys would love, consider subscribing, smash the like button and stay tuned for more. I do uploads on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and at 8 o'clock till 9 o'clock on a Friday I go live every week with a Q&A. Let's get into this video. Right guys, good morning YouTube. Job for today, today's little video. I just thought I'd video some odd jobs that I sometimes do. So this might be something that happens to you guys at home. I've had a customer call that they've had a leak in their house, so we've got some skirting to replace. You can see just under there, there's some water pipes. Shower failed with the silicone, and yeah, long story short, there's been a leak. It's been fixed, but it's then decayed the skirting and the wall and caused this damage when the skirting has then been removed. And along with that, it's damaged these door linings. Don't know what words to use here, but these are not proper door linings. This is nicely site bashing door linings. People that do a lot of site work will love them. I detest them. You're entitled to your opinion. So basically, they're no good when it comes to rehanging a door, like changing doors, rehanging doors. If you need to adjust the door stop. So I've come in here, I've knifed up and down here, trying to nicely break it away. I've removed the architrave and I'm looking for the joint where the door stop is separate from the door lining. And the answer is, it's moulded, it's rebated, it's one. So now with this ugly swollen piece that's water damaged, I've now got to somehow chisel and multi-tool and then splice a new piece in. Wish me luck. Right guys, so yeah, that's how we've got to there. I'm just looking at this like this with a real flat edge. I'm just checking to see how square I am, and I'm pretty good. If I wasn't square, then I would hold that flat and just send that through. Still need to sharpen my chisel properly. Right, that's going to do me. Let's look at the next one and let's double check what size we want for our skirt. 30, I think will do us. Right, door intermittent strip, always remove that. You don't want to scuff that up, that won't pass when it comes to a fire. And yeah, let's do the next door, guys. Patching this in, I just want to make sure I'm not going to damage this architrave, so I knife the cork. And then I'm gently gonna try and lever this away. Oh, but I've got it trapped there by the skirting. So I don't know how well this will work, but we'll give it a go. Not gonna have fun doing that. To the best of my knowledge, I've broken that away. There's no splitting that. All right, so now that that's detached and out my way, I'm gonna chop in and splice this up. Now we have a problem. This is held in there by a screw, I think. It's at the bottom. Oh, there we go, a pin. What a kerfuffle. All right, let's try and, again, I'm gonna check this with the flat side of my chisel. Just holding it flat. Just gently gonna pair all of this up. That's not what you wanna see. Not good. All right, let's remove this pin. Right, there we go guys. That is that stuff detached. You can see how this old stuff, when it blisters, it swells, which has made it expand, which has then drawn your eye to the detail, and it looks rough to texture. So this is MDF, and that's what happens when MDF gets wet. And that's why MDF doesn't make good door linings. If that's in your kitchen and you spill something in your kitchen, bosh. If that's near your bathroom, bosh. Anywhere where there's potential moisture, through to the garage, as a fire door frame, it's gonna get moisture in it. It's gonna fail. Bad idea. This is why I detest these. You might like them. You might like fitting them. They might work perfectly, but politely, in my opinion, they're no good. Right, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Right then, guys, Howdens weren't really up for videoing, but we've been down to Howdens. Shout out to them. I've gone for this hardwood because it's going to be far more resilient than softwood, and it was the closest thing in sizes, so less labour, less messing around. It's all I'm doing while I'm now here in the customer's house. It's just finalising my sizes, and I'll bring the camera over and I'll show you. Yeah, so we'll mark this up and we're going to go outside in a moment, plane this up, because one, it's not nice to make dust in people's houses, and two, I don't think our good friend Michael here, painting, will appreciate us making a lot of dust while he's trying to decorate. Right, I'll join you outside, guys, in a sec. Here we go then, guys. Don't rain. We're not going to rip it down with a saw, that'll leave grooves and lines in it. We are simply just going to plane it up. We don't want to make a mess, so we put a bag on it. Then we need to grab a battery. I'm trying to get better on safety, guys, but I'm also on a price. Be careful of your fingers. All right, there we go. That's that planed up. We might need that plane again, so I'll leave it out. But for now, grab the pin gun. That's the nail gun. They've moved around. What size are they? Always check the size of your pins, guys. Just in case I want some more, we'll load some more up. There we go, that's that. Let's grab the glue. Remind me, guys, when we get back, we're low on glue. Right, guys, there we go. So I've now finally played around with it. I would recommend DIYs just using sandpaper or a block pane, but I won't lie to you, I am brave enough to do that, but I do not recommend that. That is very dangerous. That is a fast way to lose fingers. I'm just nicely, I do this daily. I know my limit. I don't recommend you start practicing trying to learn to do that. But I do recommend, that you take your arises off, because if you don't, your painter won't be friends with you for much longer. And yeah, here we go, guys. Let's see if it fits. So that goes down hard to the floor, pushing that all the way back, keeping that nice and flush on that front. Ta-da! Have a look. That's going to get pushed right in. I think we've done a good job there, guys. What do you guys think? Drop your comments below, smash the like button and subscribe for more. See you in the next one. Right, guys, here we go. So I've put all this glue on here. I'm just going to nicely smudge it around with my finger. You should probably use a brush. But again, I've got my old habits and I get on with what I need to get on with. This is not going to bond very well, but I can't change that the door lining, existing door lining, is MDF. All I can do is try and do the best I can with what I've got. I've recommended several other options and myself and customer have agreed this is the best way to move forward. So here we go. Oh, put the battery in. If you just need to adjust something slightly, just use something soft and things will adjust just gently. I'll put another one in the top there. There we go, guys. I don't think I could have done better if I tried. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Let's do the other ones. Right, guys, so I've just asked my friend here, Michael, the painter, what is the best thing to now do with this? And my question was, will the filler sort of bond to this gloss? Should I sand, fill, and then sand back? Or can I just go straight over? And Michael's reply was,
just go straight over. Go from top to bottom, because of this little lip here, and the filler will go in. Let it harden off, rub it down, and it will look flush.
Right then, boys and girls, last little bit, I think. Some little bits of skirting. So all I've done is I've diagnosed where my studs are and I'm going to screw this. I'm not going to pin it. All I do is high and low. Repeat this end. Sit that on a piece of timber so it's not going to go over the customer's carpet. And just note that I've notched each end to fit behind the architrave. We don't butt up to architrave, we fill the gaps. You could, previously it was scribed, or I think that was scribed where it's been painted, but you could also scribe your architrave, but I just find it stronger and neater to do stuff like this. So that's that. Now I need to just remember where my points of reference were. In fact, I'm not screwing that at all because I know there was a leak, because there was pipes there, I've got cables there, I've got a radiator there. I'm not going to screw that whatsoever. And for context, I'm just going to use these tiny little pins just to spike and grip it. I do not want to go punching through that plasterboard, and I don't want to be causing a leak anytime soon. So here is a safe gap in the middle. This is very loose, but we'll go for it. What can we do this end at this radiator? I try and go high and low, and I try and aim for my studs, but given that I'm unsure where that electric is, I know there's pipes somewhere here going to a shower, and I can see that there's a little radiator there, minimal risk, little 32mm pins, play safe. I'd rather that falls off 3 times and I come back than end up with a bill from a plumber, water damage or something like that. And I'd recommend the same to you guys at home if you're repairing anything around your house. So then again, just using the soft end of the hammer, knocking that in there. That's wedged that in there tight. So last things last, guys. Just gonna key these up a bit. Get a bit of sandpaper. Right. Just been recommended by my friend Michael here, the painter. This is a little trick to mixing up this strong old stuff. You don't have to colour code this, by the way, guys, but it's just easier if you do, I guess. I've nicely got to now run around and get this done. And Michael's words were, drag downwards into the hole. That's that. I'm just going to quickly go do my other holes now. Right then, folks, we've been given one last challenge to tackle. I've been asked to replace that bit of skirting board because I don't know if you guys can see, but it's not touching the floor. The floor in here has been changed several times, and yeah, it's now time we had new and we made it look good. So here's what we're going to do. If I sit you guys here, drill upside down with a screw magnetic on the end. Right, hoping that is enough. That has just started. And then we're going to get the old claw. Remember, our hammer is a framing hammer, so it's quite flat. Painter and decorator's not going to be happy with me. He's stood on the stairs giggling. I told you, Charlie. Have you painted that?
Yeah. I've got to sort out the bits outside. All right.
Do you want me to pull it or try and rip it?
Oh.
It's going to come all the way, I should think.
That's fine. Let's do it.
Delaminated. Right, so now I need to cut in a new piece, marginally bigger than our old piece. Oh, good news, guys. I've found the missing plasterboard, the plasterboard that should be there. There it is. Yeah, there's no chance I'm breaking that off. Right, we'll have to pack it. Here we go, guys. Moment of truth. Can we with the soft end? Can we knock it in? I think we can. Let's get a pin in it. Actually, in fact, I'm going to screw it. I don't want it to come out. Let me just check what's in there. Maybe if I take the 3 out and go for the 10. Yeah, that's a bit better. Camera's going to die any minute now. I think you can fill over that. Can't quite get enough pressure.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
You can get over that?
Yep.
You legend.
Yep. I can see from here that screw is like a mil in.
Just slightly under.
So I'm happy with that.
Right then, guys, let's get this back on. So what I do is I get my screwdriver set up, set that somewhere where I can reach it. Make sure all your hinges are out. Get the intermittent strip back in. And then I always fix my top hinge so that once this is in, we know we're not moving. We know we're not going anywhere. Try and do it without blocking your view, guys, but I can't promise. I think we're there. Grab the rest of these screws, and I think we're golden. Let's just test the door and evaluate what we've done. So there we go, down there. We've got that. Lovely. Door still works. And that's down there, sorted, lovely. I'm nicely trying my best to collect all my dust up, but you can't always get everything. So there we go, we've got that door there, that little architrave. We'll put that new bit of skirting in. We've lost where the water damage was. We've repaired that water damage. Let's check the door. Beautiful. Leave that open as it was. We haven't left anything. Oh. Lovely. Wonderful. Always clear up.